Welcome to Last Line Demo. All surviving passengers are rewarded with a free weapon. Press E to activate. Free, I'll take it. I assume I picked it up. Watch your ammo. So the secondary is kind of a wild spray, but fires much faster. The primary is more accurate, but slower. I like it. Most games don't do kind of with those differences right there. X is nuts. Oh, E. I saw the X button, so I thought that's what I do to select the pistol. Oh, that's nice. The pistol also doubles as a shotgun. Hold on, I want to check something though. We'll say that's about 6 rounds into the wall. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fire. Okay, so the number of bullets you have left in your pistol equates to the number you shoot as your shotgun blast. That's also pretty cool. I keep hitting X because it's like pistol down there. Okay, I like the feel of it so far. Space. You can dash through barricades, watch your stamina next to cursor. Am I just like phasing through it? There's my cursor, it says. I can't phase through the wall though. Can I phase through the console? Yeah. E to switch weapon, machine gun. My character is... What's wrong with my character's legs? It's not letting me dash either. I think it's because I was stuck in the floor. Hold on, let's try to see if that happens again. Let's walk around this. Yeah, I can't even dash. I might be stuck this time. Alright, I'm stuck. Give me a minute. Restart. I was about to say we were landing on a different world, but no, that's just the cloud line. I think that should be a lot chunkier for such a large corpse. Wait, it switched up a machine gun. It auto-switched, but this is not toggled on. Maybe? No, it switched directly to the cutter, but I want to use the pistol because it's free, but whatever. Because it dies when the health bar drops to 0, it actually doesn't reflect that the health is dropping to 0. It still looks like it's alive for a moment. Basically, as the corpse falls, there's still a red bar. Always switch weapons when reloading. It boosts productivity by 200%. Switch weapon. Switching finishes reloading. Oh, that's what auto switch is. Okay. That's... Okay, yeah, I like it then. So what's going on is I didn't actually get a chance to hit the switch weapon button. This will switch when you are reloading. So it'll automatically do that for you. Okay, I wasn't sure if I was supposed to catch it or get hurt by it. Let's try right mouse button on this. Oh, hold on, we gotta get back to it. Right mouse. Oh, so it's like a melee attack. Okay. Little stuttery right there. If it wasn't for the radar, I would have assumed that this was an enemy thing, but no, it's my stuff coming to life. Buy ammo. Only your weapons use ammo. 1 to 4, hold left mouse button where you want to, right mouse button to remove. So tab. You buy 5 bullets at a time? Oh, that's for the cutter. How much am I spent? Okay, that's 24 bucks per cutter ammo. All right, what about the machine gun? E. Okay, 112. So about 8 bucks for 60 bullets. Oh, this is way more economical. Which is max? Okay, I just probably buy as. Probably shouldn't have done that. All right, buildings. We have blocker segment. That's my number 1. Looks like blocks enemy units used to build mazes for opposing forces. Indestructible. You can dash ability through it. I assume this is still walkable because I can see the path going through the trees. But let's try this. It recalculated, and it goes through this area, which I can't build on top of because of the giant pillar. And yes, as this indicates, any gap in between. Why isn't it Okay, I was right mouse buttoning, but it wasn't removing it. But yeah, as you can see from this gap, it doesn't actually lock down things until you make it adjacent. Okay. Double bolter turret. High rate of fire slows on approaching at a medium range and medium damage and range. Okay, I get all the money for that. And the radar detects enemies and shows probable hostile pathing. Also shows what enemies will appear next each wave. I don't see. Let me head to their. Shows 8 somethings. Okay. What is this? Blockade. Barrier preventing the movement of opposing forces can be destroyed. Core. Powers up all structures and allows HQ contact. Protect the core at all costs. And if I dismantle it? Alright, looks like we restart. I'm just that good. No, I knew it was a possibility that it could be dismantled, but in games like Tremulous, you'd want to, if you were good, you would dismantle your generator or your overmind in order to move it to a more protected location, like in a corner, rather than like the middle of a lobby. That's generally the default starting position for your mainframe in those games, was just the middle of an open room so that you could build around it. Most players would rather get it stuck somewhere in the corner so that ranged weapons would be less likely to hit it. Alright, let me just get over there real quick. Hey, I got my ammo still, I think. I don't know. Maybe not. Okay, you cannot dash while you're shooting, which I feel is a little weird. Your legs should be able to operate independently. Okay, I was able to dash that time, but I wasn't earlier. I don't know. I don't know what that's about. Okay, let's try dashing with the right mouse button held. Once we go back to that gun. Yeah, I can't dash right now. He's not even facing me, he's still hurting me. Well, let me out of it. High toxicity levels, but I'm locked. Awesome. I bet I'm the player who has spent the longest time in the tutorial mission. Thanks, game. Oh, okay. Never mind. I thought we would get. I thought I'd have to redo it, but I guess we're fine. Still, that is kind of funny that the game did that to me. Okay, so let's dismantle that, plop that down, and I assume you're gonna go around on the edges? No? You say that you can go right through it. Alright, just want to see. I just want to see how well they can actually go through all that. So press enter to start the wave. Do I want to... Oh, okay, I didn't see that earlier. I'm sorry. It tells me exactly how much it's going to cost to get ammo. Lost the turret, and I assume I don't get a refund. Get special skill authorization. Authorization level upgraded. Granted special ability Q. Link nearby turrets to increase their firepower. I still didn't see if they actually go between the barricades or not. Okay. Okay, when you do that, you're stuck in place, which is fine. I'll position myself right here, because apparently I get free respawns. Yeah, I can't move right now, and I couldn't press Q again for a little while until I repulsed up. Oh, it's only for a little while. It's not infinite. Okay. Alright, so they attack the barricades. Shield overcharger. Nearby buildings are immune to damage for 5 seconds. Must manually activate once. Can only be activated during battle. It's one use per wave. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say when I was reading this message. All right, let's get an actual defense here then. Now that I kind of have an idea of what the difference between the barricades are and the other gun stuff. Can I dismantle this? Yeah, I could, but I don't see it down here, so. What is this? Is that how many buildings I have? Oh, it's probably how many nodes I can build. Yeah, I kind of figured it was gonna be on the side now. Yeah, he goes around. All right, I gotta actually cement this off. How about now? And since it does do diagonal, I can actually save myself one node. Which means I actually don't need this one. What happens if I seal it off? Path blocked. I'm okay with that. I hit enter, nothing starts. Although I see the path, doesn't look like I really need the, I even see the enemy. Maybe they just didn't expect me to dismantle the radar. I'm certain they didn't expect for me to dismantle the core. I would like to rotate the barricade, but mouse wheel doesn't do any of that, things like that. I wonder how far the range is on the shooty. bullets reach much further than auto triggers, aims, or whatever. Oh. I saw the thing, but I had already initiated a queue. My dude won't move right now. I guess she died at some point before, while this... Sorry. I was trying to move, but she wasn't wiggling or moving or anything, and I think it's probably because she was already dead, but she was in the reloading animation. Why am I saying she? Is it a she? I don't know. You can see enemy list next to their spawn. Yeah, but I shouldn't have to walk out over there. Why can't you build? Okay, he wasn't building earlier. Alright, let's see. Would you go? You are still doing that. That's fine. Okay, this looks like the only path for you. What happens if I block you off completely? Path block. Lame. Yeah, I know path block. I put that there. That looks much better. And let's buy some ammo with the leftover money. Enter. So does just health naturally regenerate? Because I would probably like the suicide otherwise. I don't think it's gonna be that difficult because it's first mission after all. But I always prepare. I very rarely ever take it easy on the enemy. I did intend for those front turrets to get destroyed in this. It wouldn't be a strategy you normally want to employ, but I didn't want to put all my turrets at risk. Victory! I get a 64% kill count. My turrets did a third of the work. Mini kills! Okay. I think it would have been better as a timeline then. Barricade. Oh. We already know this. Claim your rewards. Focus laser turret. Deals damage over time to a single target. The longer it shoots at a single target, the greater the damage. Can shoot over smaller buildings. Basic Guardian weapon. Secondary mode shoots faster with less accuracy. Cutter cuts organic matter in half until getting stuck in one. Projectiles can bounce off the environment. Secondary mode deals melee damage over time, doesn't use ammo. When it says cuts organic matter in half until getting stuck in one, does it mean it can go through enemies until it basically gets... Yeah, it does get stuck in one. Yeah, but I guess that's their way of saying it disappears. Because it feels like a very odd flavor text kind of thing to have. Yeah, I know it says select mission, but I want to just check out other stuff. Why do I have a limited sprint here? Maybe I didn't, but he wasn't sprinting earlier. You can dash through your buildings. Use spacebar if you have enough stamina. Some buildings manually activated. Buildings auto repair between waves if they survive. Hovering over a building or enemy shows their HP. It's indicated by a left half circle next to the cursor. Oh, okay. I thought the left half circle might have been my ammo, but no. Turrets don't use ammo. Core powers up all buildings. If it's destroyed or dismantled, it's over. Okay. Wow, this is a pretty large space station-esque. Like, I understand that this is not playable area back there, but I like the look of it. Like, instead of just like black space or gray, lifeless walls, you can actually see the machines of war, as it were. Yeah, we already saw all of that. Slow field. Slows down all enemies in the affected area. Does not affect Omni Merc forces. Oh, that is cool that they... Spawn test subject. It's not really spawning. Maybe simulate test subject. It's a delay before I could select the next thing. That was pretty slow. Shoots plasma projectiles that pass through enemy. Big turret range. Let's see how much this one compares. High rate of fire slows down approaching enemies. Let's see how that compares. Slows down all enemies in the affected area, does not affect Omni Merc forces. Deals damage over time. Yeah, we saw that one. Let's try that. Whoa! Nice! Let's see how slow the fire rate is, though. Okay, the mortar is my baby. That's what we're building if the game lets me. Small range, low fire rate, big damage. So it has about maybe a 1.5 tile range. Is it 3 hits to kill, maybe? Yeah. I like that. That is nice. That's a really good touch. This is not cool. This is a waste of my time, right there. Well, I do have infinite dash. Just sometimes he's not dashing. I don't know why. Like, when I started going up away from that thing, he wasn't dashing. Like, it's not dashing right now. Okay. It appears to be I can't dash when moving up and right. Maybe that's the keyboard limit. No, it's doing it now. Oh, is it because it's because of my facing. You can't dash backwards, which makes sense. So like I'm pressing A and dash right now. I don't know why I didn't think about that earlier, but yes, I guess that makes sense. I guess I'm just not used to games caring about your direction when it comes to dashing. Explore and experiment in the hub area. Progressing in the campaign unlocks stuff, survival missions are good for practice, and getting XP for leveling characters. So we get to select different characters. All hub services are quickly available by shortcuts. C perk, M mission select. Choose equipment. You have limited slots for different categories. Play online with other players. Open ping wheel, middle mouse button. We saw that earlier. Kill that. M for mission. Okay, C for character. I'm a machine mender. I can't. Change class. Drone master, frontliner, machine mender, phaser. Let's take a look at these. I see. So my machine mender is level 2. Alright, let's take a look at each one, starting with the phaser. Press Q to enter phased state. Alright, let's check that real quick. C. Q. I was about to try to walk through that platform. Invisible to enemies while phased, deals damage while entering and exit phase state, and has special abilities depending on activers. Okay, let's try. Okay, I can go through things, and when I fire, I immediately exit. Alright. I don't like that my character is moving around the mouse. I usually just hear non-stop footsteps as the character tries to aim at the crosshairs when I'm in the menu. Can I even move? Yeah, I can. Okay, there is at least that. I was gonna make fun of it if it was making me aim at the crosshairs but not letting me move. Do I have that? Oh, I can reskill at any time? Okay, that's cool. Let's kind of glance at this. Reduces active skill cooldown by 30%. Enemy drops are 2 times more substantial. Once per wave, deal 500 damage to nearby enemies when near death. Interesting. So we have a speedster. Yeah, right there says speedster lone wolf. Okay. We have machine mender support great builder. Second heart gives 50% more health to the basic value. Buildings are 15% cheaper. I wonder. Okay, so let's say buildings are 15% cheaper. If a turret is $110 and then I get this, no, actually I don't think you probably can't level up your skills in battle, so that doesn't matter. I was gonna say if you get this in the middle of battle, then would you refund the building? Would you make less money or get refunded less money? But I doubt you can level up in the middle battle. Reduces active skill, that's the same as before. Okay, so we're relying basically on chaining turrets. Frontliner. Press Q to explode nearby enemy corpses. Explosion deals damage to living enemies. Light on the shoulder shows if the ability is available. Okay, that's a little awkward, but let's look at my shoulder. I can't zoom in. Oh, there, that shoulder. Okay. Well, that's a little obnoxious. I'm gonna guess that, assuming... Oh, how do I phrase this? I'm gonna guess that more often than not, the game is gonna have you pointing upwards. And yes, you'll probably have some waves from the left, waves from the right, but more often than not, it's probably gonna point you upwards, meaning you don't get to really see the shoulder that well. Okay. Secondary, so you start with the 50%, and I can start with nothing. Oh! I don't have... Okay, never mind. I was gonna say I can just pick a different perk to start with, but no, you have to have that one. Once per wave, get instantly reborn in starting position. That sounds pretty cool. Oh, you have little quadrants here to kind of determine what skill you want to call yourself. Okay, so I want lots of health if that's the way. Drone Master. Companion drone shoots nearby enemies, can be ordered to attack enemies, activate buildings, or resurrect dead players depending on unlocked perk. Hover over an object and press Q to perform the ability. Use revival protocol twice per wave. Huh. Okay, well let's check that real quick. I was trying to get out of that menu. Oh, alright. guess we'll be phaser right now, just because we are playing single player. I keep hitting escape to get out of this menu. All sorts of different weapons, but we haven't really properly been introduced or unlocked them. What is this? Is the type of ammo? Is that what that? Yeah, that's the type of ammo. Is there a hotkey for? That does not look like it. I would like to toggle between two different weapons, but maybe you can't really do that until you are deploying. I'm just trying out the alternate fires and stuff. Okay, this one doesn't have an alternate fire? I don't know. That one just blew up on my foot. Gravity crusher. Okay. I assumed some sort of tornado was happening. So, lab survival with no core. Lab survival with core. Fallen Outpost. Reclaim Outpost 47. Use remaining stunning towers to help you defend the base. Activate info terminal in the lab for more tips. Oh, I get to have any turrets? That's 320. Okay, let's actually clear that. No. There. We'll go in order of price tag. Let's see. Flamer turret. Small turret range. I don't need that. Because since I'll be playing alone, I'll be getting all the money. Meaning that I will need to have far turret range. It's 400 for the mortar. That'd be the most expensive one. Plasma turret and focus laser turret. Sure, we'll slap those in. There we go. I want them in order of currency. That way when I'm building, it's easy to just kind of figure it out. Sure, I'll take a barricade. One use stuns all nearby enemies, but how far is near? I mean, I don't even think I used this stuff last time. Nearby buildings are immune to damage for 5 seconds. I didn't use that either, but I can see that like really good for the whatchamacallit. The barricades. Do we want a healing unit? Probably, because I'm by myself. Stuns all nearby enemies must be activated manually. Alright, let's try that one, just to see how good it is. Slows down all enemies in affected area. Oh, that sounds even better, though. We'll do that one for now. I mean, stunning is better, but it's one use per wave. This is, I assume, is kind of like a landmine. Oh, I can start with any weapon? Alright. Laser charges. The longer you shoot, the faster you fire. Secondary mode shoots 3 charges that damage anything between them. Okay. Gravity crusher. At first slowing down everything inside before crushing it. Burns organic matter. Ability to set enemies on fire and damage them over time. Greater range with narrow cone angle. Plasma rifle. Passes through enemies, damaging them in the process. Remote bomb launcher. On the right mouse button is detonate. Okay, that explains it. Shoot scattered bullets. Yeah. We'll use a machine gun just as a backup weapon and rely on the plasma rifle? Question mark? Just to see. I am playing alone, so I kind of have to make sure that I'm kitted out the best I can to supplement all possibilities. Stunning tower. Also a stunning tower. See, you can build barricade. Hold on, why can't I build barricades like that? Alright, I like the map though, that's really nice. Just thinking. thinking what I want to do is when I get enough nodes, I'll push them to the left, but I don't know if I'll get enough nodes. Guess I don't need a radar if this map is going to start me with one, but whatever. Alright, let's try this. I think we're ready. Huh? Alright, that should stop that code in its tracks. Okay, that took a while for the things to disappear. Focus laser turret, plasma turret. Plasma turret won't be good here. Alright, I hope the enemy doesn't attack it, but the hologram didn't, so... Come on! Oh, I'm out of ammo, that's why. Well, that didn't go great. Oh, well, now they're connecting. It wasn't connecting before, though. At least I don't think it was. Okay, there's got to be a way to rotate these. I don't know, man. I would like to rotate it, but... just for... I guess it doesn't matter. Well, no, it does kind of matter. Switch what? No, I doubt it. Special ability. Demolish. It only kind of matters because I can't walk through this right now. But I can walk through this. And so that's the whole point of the barricade, is it keeps things from getting smashed. Yeah, like, I can still walk through it, so that's no bueno. But I can't dismantle the slow field? Seriously? I can't build on top of it either. But I can't dismantle the slow field. I assume that's not intentional. because I can dismantle the core. If that were a multiplayer game, that'd be like maximum trolling, or griefing, as it were. So if I can dismantle the core, I'm sure that the game intended for you to dismantle these slow things. So we won't use slow things anymore now. It means I gotta work around it. How much ammo do we get for the plasma rifle? 15 shots for 20. Why does it keep cycling? Oh, I know why. Weapon auto switch. That's why you're cycling. Alright, now we can buy ammo. You only bought 3 bullets. You told me you'd buy 15. It would have been nice if you switched to my pistol if all weapons were automatically out, or completely out. We'll just load up on machine gun bullets. I wonder if there's a max. No, it doesn't look like I'm gonna worry about the max anytime soon, but at the very least I won't run out of bullets again. Why did it look like there was a 3 right there? Maybe it was just my imagination. No, it's $3. $3 remaining, that's what that was. Okay. It's strange that... What? Oh, poison. It's strange that the interact key is also your change gun key. I don't like that. And the reason... We know the reason why. Controllers. Trying to think here. Can you fit through that? Path block. Well, game, you won't let me dismantle this thing. It's your own fault. What is this again? Pass through enemies. I don't think that's gonna be good there. So that, hopefully he'll shoot at those targets. I got two, or no, yeah, I got two nodes left. I really wish I could use that spot right there. Actually, those would have been fine there. Oh, wait. Oh, no. I was gonna say, if it... Hold on. For a second there, I saw something. Or maybe it was just that about to assemble itself. Let's try that again. Yeah, okay. I thought I was selecting something, but that was the game auto-snapping itself. Oh, I can walk through that. Nope, never mind. Whatever, game. You can't figure out sometimes. I don't know what I'm listening to. It sounds like there's another fight happening nearby. I would like to just switch between the pistol and the machine gun. I knew what the range of this mortar was. Nope. Can't buy ammo if you won't let me switch to it, game. That was a drop. I assume it was money. What does that sound? Like, I'm playing in offline mode, so I assume that other players are not on the same world as me, but would be kind of cool. Can I sneak a turret in there? Guess not. Just way too expensive for what they provide, I think. Wait, some of them are going through. Hold on. How'd you... I'm gonna lose this one, so I will see you back when we get to this wave number. Okay, we're back to wave 6. If it weren't for the fact that E to interact also switches your guns, I would have actually made it this far without firing a single shot. We've only lost barricades to this point, so I'm actually better off than I was before. What happened last time, apparently, is that there was a skull icon, and he actually just goes up and gobbles down your barricades. Because I had walled it off. And so I was looking at the footage. This is my setup at the moment. I went with mostly low cost firearms. Now, you can't normally build on this tile right here. I can't do anything. It's not letting me. But you can just dismantle this, and also the snap to function is helpful in creating an actual way you can block. You notice that I'm no longer able to build there because of the snap to function. So go and dismantle, and then place it back. Of course, I can't dismantle this one, but whatever. Alright, let's give this a shot. I looked at this thing, maybe the monsters are random, but there doesn't look like there's going to be anything that would eat this, but okay, let's give it a shot. Whoops, I didn't want to buy that. I wanted to switch to my machine gun and buy bullets for that. Yeah, I just used the cutter all the way through this. Okay, I see a skull icon. So it's this thing right there. You see that? He just gobbled down that barricade. He gobbled on this barricade too, apparently. Okay, that's my first death right there in this map, but I did build a healing pod. Apparently it's only usable once. I didn't know that. Yeah, when I was looking at the grouping of that, there was nothing that looked like a 1 turtle. There was a 3, but not a 1. These things are disappearing. You disappear too fast, game. Do you want your players fighting, or whatever? You want them fighting over loot. That's what you want. That's the real team spirit there, game. Victory. Okay. So that was apparently the last wave. Yeah, I didn't see that when I was looking at... Look, I don't see it, do you? 20 frog things, 3 mantis things, and 3 walking aliens. And yes, we do have the radar. It's right here. The turrets did most of the work because I was using my chainsaw, but I just held them back. I tanked all the hits. In the full version of the game, you won't have all of the upgrades. You won't have all the turrets or the guns available to you. Protect the core as long as you can. Each wave are slightly faster and stronger. Good luck. This map has a pre-built radar. Before we... Oh wait, we don't start with... It says start mission, but that's not actually... I still have time to upgrade my perks here. So we have 2 perk points for reaching level 2. Or either that... Oh, hold on. Okay, yeah. When you're level 1, you have a perk point. Apparently I did that without spending my perk point ever. Okay, I'll worry about the machine mender later. We are currently the frontliner, though. Switching weapons sets nearby enemies on fire. I'm not actually switching weapons, I'm just using the cutter. 20% dealt damage heals you. We'll go in this direction, then. Alright, so this sounds like it's a you fight until you die kind of thing. So, well, this will be the end. This will be the last line. That's ominous. So, and assuming that you're allowed teams of 4, I think I saw 4 escape pods or drop pods. I'm assuming you have 4 teams of 4, or sorry, 1. Assuming you have a team of 4, each person probably tries to go and captures a side with the best player going on the right. The things... Oh, I don't have a radar, unfortunately. Actually, it's... Let's head back. This map has a pre-built radar. Well, I didn't see it. So let's go and remove one of these. Take the radar. They would be yellow on this map, I assume. I don't see a single enemy line, so maybe there are no. Oh, I don't even get the barricade nodes. That's rough. Oh, and that white circling thing, that's the range of whatever object you have designated. So if I select this turret, that is the range of the turret. And you don't have to build right next to you. It can be anywhere. Place the turret, dude. I might. What, do I have a maximum amount of turrets? Okay. Oh, it's because the statue in the way. That's what's going on. It's taking up my building reticle. There goes one turret. Run, dude. Oh, still lost the turret. Let's see here. Let's go and switch over and buy some rounds of ammo. I lost 3 turrets so far. Up 4 turrets. Let me think here. Let's go and replace one of these with a mortar. I was going to say motor. He's not dashing through. Well, I have enough money to upgrade one of the sides, I guess, just a little bit more. Radar's just too big to fit in there. I should be able to dual wield cutters. So much money lost. That's 2, 3, 4, 5 turrets. Barely made enough money to repair or replace my turrets. Alright, let's try to survive this time so I can activate the objects. I think they were too far. Detects enemies and shows probable hostile pathing. Also shows what enemies appear next to each wave. Yeah, I don't see anything. You lie! You lie! Why isn't that one firing? Or is it broken? No, I think we're goners. Yeah, at this point I'm losing more well, let's remove the mortar and see. I think I'm losing more money than I'm gaining. Statue's a little bit annoying. Yeah, I don't even have enough money to replace all my turrets that got destroyed last round. Trying to build there, but the game really doesn't like these statue things. Let's take a risk. Actually, let's go the other way. Let's work going upwards. Put the towers in such a way that I just need to cycle to the next set. Yeah, that's all I can afford. So it'll be like that. And this one's gonna have the most problem. So I think what we'll do is we'll move one of the mortars down here. Maybe it shouldn't be a mortar. I might be able to afford another turret if I don't use mortar. Let's see, but the range is not... Yeah, the range is not going to be able to reach over those walls. Alright, both mortars are facing south. That's going to be the one that gets hit the hardest, I believe. Oh, I thought he dismantled that. Jeez. Alright, well, I'm not making the next round. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna end it on my terms. I'm gonna dismantle this core, and probably the game will end, but there's this, let's say 2% probability that I might be able to just move this core. There's no way we're making the next round. Yeah. Turrets did most of the work. But I got some experience. Valiant Defense Core Guardian. Many kills. I really think a timeline or something would have been better. Thank you very much for watching Tran Plays The Last Line demo. I'll see you next time.